Okay guys, welcome to this tutorial video once again. So in this particular video I'm going to be show you how to create a free web hosting and a free domain name for your website design. Before we proceed, if this is the first time of watching our video, I would like you to like, share and comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and do not forget to click on the notification bell to be the first person to see our next video. So let's go into the main video. So in this video, like I said, I'm going to be showing you how to create a free web hosting and a free domain name, that is to create a free subdomain for your website design career. So in case there's time that some clients will come and meet you, they needed a website, they don't have money to get the website done. So what you just have to tell them, okay, no problem, you can charge them and you get that free website done for them. Instead of them getting a registered domain name, just create it for them. If you send them the link, they will see, wow, this is beautiful, and yet they will pay you even what you did was free. So that does not mean that they're gonna pay you. It depends on how you can sell them. So let's go to the main game. So what to do now is, first thing you have to understand that what I've said, I've explained that I don't want to repeat it. As if you want to know it, go and watch my previous video. So now what first thing we have to do now is you go to your Chrome Infinity Free.com. Make sure you check the spelling. Infinityfree.com. Okay, free web hosting with PHP. Exactly. So first thing you have to do is, number one thing you must understand that you must have an account with this particular website before you can be able to create a web hosting and also have a subdomain that you can use to create a website for yourself or for another person, or create a website for your brand, or create a website for a brother, or whichever website you dream to create. You can use this free hosting to create the website for yourself without wasting much of your time. So let's go into the middle. So first thing you have to do is to get an account registered with this free hosting platform, which is register now. Click on register now. So what you do first is email address, input and email address. So what I will do, I'll first of all check the email I'm going to use, tv.com. so ensure you use your real email for this one, because we are using that as training. So use your real Gmail account. Don't use the Gmail you generated from free generator, because this training is for your practical and that's your first website ever. So you click on that. Don't bother, you can use your smartphone to do this. Everything you are seeing on the video, apply it on your smartphone, it will work. So it work in both smartphone and on phone and also on system. So like the ECT tracks, so you can use it on your system, use your smartphone, use your desktop, use your iPhone, just to get it. So most time at time, if your network is not good, it will be this Cloudflare might take time to load or get successful. So you have to wait for it to be successful, because if it's not successful, you are going nowhere. There's no how you can sign up. So now it has been successful and everything has been inputted. Ensure you use a password that you can remember, because you are still going to need it next time. If you want to open to the back end of your website next time, you are still going to need this login. So ensure you write every login you use for this particular website somewhere that you can never forget. Don't use your left hand. Alright, let's go to the sign up now. Okay, so sign up, that's sign up. So and we said verify your email. A verification link has been sent to your Gmail database. So all I have to do now is just open a new tab. You see at the right hand the Gmail. Open your Gmail account. Verify the registration. Yes. Infinity. So now verify the Gmail account has been verified. Verify that. Okay, now you have successfully opened an account with Infinity Free. Now we can now go to the main game. So as I first told you that the main purpose of this website is to create an hosting for your website and create a new domain name for your website design. So what we do now is go to create an account. close. So create an account. Here we have different plans which you can do, because some of you are very wedded and there's a time you are watching the video. If you are watching this video if this 2025 you are watching this video, or it's 2030 or 2050 or 2070, depending on the time you are watching this video, you might have the finance it takes to get this done. So you can decide to get all this premium aspect of it, but what we are using now, because of those that have money, and that's why we are here at first. So what we are creating now is we are creating the infinity free, which is the free one. Create now.
But our sin has brought a demarcation between us and God. Our iniquity has separated us.
Exactly. So it has been verified. Now choose a name. Choose a name. So the name I'm using now is 10. That is your domain name. The domain name you are using now. Since you are creating a domain name, just write the name, the affix of that domain name. Don't put .com, don't put .ng, because what you are getting here is a free domain name. So it is called a subdomain. So you have a domain that is attached to your domain, because it's not a registered domain with a money. If you are paying to a platform which is Namecheap, GoDaddy, like that, to get domain name, you have a full asset over that domain. But this domain name is free, so you are having an affix to that domain name. So you just have to type your name, the name of your brand or the business you are creating domain name for. So this is the name I'm creating domain name for TV. So you can check this domain extension. So the extension is what gives you that domain name. So you must attach that to the domain name before .com. So that's why you see some domain name online.com. So if whenever you search domain name, it is not a domain name, it is a subdomain. So it is not a custom domain name, it's not registered, it's a free domain. So you can decide to select any of this subdomain or affix to your domain name. But most time I love to use that Wazi that is there. So this is wazi.com. So here you have to check the availability. If nobody else have used it as free domain name before, so let's check the availability. So website, the availability, the name is still available. Okay, so you'll be asked to this one, account username will be generated automatically. This one will be generated automatically for you. Just leave that. Account password, this password you can copy somewhere, and if you can't copy it, just leave it. Ensure you save everything. So email consent, ensure you approve the email. If you didn't approve it, the account can be created as first. So please select. So approve, I do not approve. So you have to select I approve to give it the consent that you are the one creating the account. So create account, save. So once you save this password down, that's your registration name has been saved. So we are setting up your posting account. You can see that. So this is what you are here to. Instead of just going to pay money for this, so you are creating it. It can take up to 72 hours for new domain to be accessible everywhere. This is called by DNS caching, which even if you cannot control, but there are some workouts you can try. So yes, you have successfully created an account. You see now, this is the info website for tv.wale.com. That is your domain name. Now I have a domain name 10tv.com. So they've given me domain name now. I've been given the domain name tv.wale.com. So let's assume that I've gotten domain name. To let you know that it might not still be visible. So let me click on it. You see now, so it's bringing me to infinityfree.com itself. So I still don't have access. The reason why I brought me that is because there is Wazi, so it's still tracing something. You know that this is where it's coming from. That's why it's taking me to the website directly. So let's go back to the video. So what you have to do now is the website is active, but yet it's not active on any search engine. Even though it's free, it's supposed to be active. So what this is what we do. We were given when we got the domain name, we we're given control panel. There is a paid platform. Let's assume you paid for domain registration. There will be a lot of things that will come into it: file manager, domain, and cPanel, a lot of things. But we won't talk about that because what we are doing here is free training. So just click on the control panel. Click on the control panel. So importance notice: to notify you of change of service, account status change, offers, and other important services. Email: we need permission to send you email. Please click approve below to allow us. Alternatively, to continue with no email alerts, which may cause you to lose your account, click disapprove. So what you should have to do now is you are just giving them the consent that you are accepting them sending the email. In case if another person wants to delete their account, they can be a notification via your Gmail account which you use to create this account. So by there you can click on and hijack that back by yourself. So what you have to do now is just have to click on I approve, just to approve your consent. So thanks, the panel will now load. So when there's one thing we call cPanel on WordPress design. So without cPanel there is nothing called web design. So without cPanel there's no how you can access your back end. So first thing, whenever you are getting a domain name, or whether it is a registered one or it is a free one, you need a cPanel, because without the cPanel you cannot do anything. So the cPanel is the engine of your website. That is when everything you are doing is going to be kept. That is the main hosting of your website, because on your cPanel is called control panel. So that is where you are controlling your website, everything, themes, all the plugins. That is it's coming out from the cPanel. So the platform we are using now, we have gotten our domain name. So for example, if you want to try to start developing or coding, you can. This is where you start from, because you need that cPanel at first. That is where you control your engine of your website is. So what we do now is we look for, these are the features that came with the free hosting we bought for free. Instead of you to be paying for this, now you are getting it for free. This was the free hosting we got. This was the free package that came along with the hosting. If it was to be paid one, there are a lot of features that you cannot see on the free one that are on our paid one. That's why it's very scanty like this. So Subtaculous, look on the cPanel here now, search for Subtaculous app installer. Search for Subtaculous apps installer. So I think I found it. This is it. Subtaculous app installer. Subtaculous app installer is the software in control panel, that is cPanel, used to install whichever platform you want to use to create your website. For example, I will open it now, so you are going to see a lot of platforms which you can use to develop a website. But the platform we are going to be using is called WordPress. That is what we are using. So click on that Subtaculous app installer. The video is longer, that's more than I expected.
price bend and the saving bend quantity, or you don't apply to it and the saving 12 hours. So what do you need time of money? That's it, finance.
Exactly. So this is the dashboard of Subtaculous app installer. So once you click on Subtaculous app installer, it's going to bring you every app. If you check the name Subtaculous app installer, that's to give you the impression that this is for installation. So this is the software you are going to use to install your website. You understand? This is the software we are going to use to install the platform we are going to design your website. But the platform we are using now, there are a lot of platforms that are here. We have WordPress. WordPress is a state-of-art publishing platform with a focus on aesthetics, web standard, and usability. Jumia is an award-winning CMS which enables you to build a website and powerful online application. Understand? About Cart is a free PHP-based e-commerce solution for merchants to provide ability to creating online. So there are a lot of platforms. Open Real Estate. Open Real Estate is a free software for building websites of real estate agency and retail. There are a lot of platforms like that you can use to create a website. But the platform we are using now is called WordPress. So let me show you your name at first. This was the name that was given to me after I got the domain name. Then temberetv.waze.com. This was the domain name. You can see now nothing yet is visible there. So wait and see the transformation. Wait and see the transformation now. So now wait and see the transformation. Let me just leave it there. Wait and see. This is after I've got the domain that have given to me. I click on it. This is what it's still showing. So see the transformation. Install the WordPress. After you have installed the WordPress, you'll be asked to create a WordPress account, because now we are shifting the back end of your website from this platform already. Now you're already installing. What you need is to get access to your WordPress back end. And how can you get it done? You have to do all those works you have been doing so far so that you can get your WordPress installed and secured in this hosting platform. Then you can log in your WordPress as soon as you can have access to the login, whichever way you want to log in, and do your design from there. So first you have to do is to create an account for your WordPress. The account you are creating now is not an account for Infinity Free, it's not an account for hosting or whatever. This is for WordPress itself. So let's create an account for WordPress. This is for WordPress. So let me give a password for myself. Let's check my password. Check for a password for yourself. Just ensure you follow this suggestion. Use a strong password. So check everything that is here. Check everything that is here. So what you have to do now is just scroll to the down part and click on install. So it will bring it up again. You're checking the submitted data. So you're creating a WordPress account already. So that is why you'll be getting access to your website, because from WordPress now you can now create a website of WordPress. Okay, now you have successfully installed hosted WordPress on your hosting platform freely. Now you are good to go on your website design career. So thank you very much. This is the end of the video. So if this is the first time of watching our video, kindly like, share and comment. See you in the next video. So now you have successfully opened. So WordPress has been successfully installed at, this is HTTP. You see now, there is no, that is hypertext transfer protocol. So let's copy it now, or we don't need to copy it again. The domain name is here, and just refresh it and let's see the transformation. Check the transformation now. Abracadabra, abracadabra, abracadabra. Wow, so now you have a rough website. This was the website we have now. We have created a rough website. I've created a rough website now. So this was the website we're given to from WordPress. Once you install the website now, it will just give you a random demo account. So this is the demo account that was given to us now. So you really want to create it to your own taste. So this is administrative URL. This is your back end URL. So you copied it. Your back end URL, copy it. This is your front end, this is your back end. Your front end is the front view of your website. The back end is the engineer aspect of your website. So that is when you put what others will see. Who is licensed to visit your backend is only you or your developer or your team. So the front end is for everybody. That's what everybody will see in the world. So your front end is this, back end is this. So let's it load and we cut the video, then we continue from the video in the next video. This is it. So now the password you created, don't forget I told you to create an account with Infinitive. What was the last process we did? I said open an account. That password is for WordPress. So this is the username that is the username you are put here now. So thank God I still remember my own. You can't remember again. You have just wasted time. I've successfully created. So once I log in now, I will have access to back end of our website. Yeah, so this is the back end of WordPress. So you have successfully created a WordPress account, hosted it. What you have done so far in this video, that you have been able to create an account with Infinity Free, hosted a domain name on Infinity Free, created an account with WordPress, install it on your cPanel, then have the logins for your WordPress. Now you've logged in, and this is the back end of the website. This is the front end of the website. You can see that the back end is even more beautiful than the front end. So just wait for the next video. You will see the transformation of these rough things and how it will look. This is where you're going to design your website, and this is the front view of your website. So thank you for watching the video to the end. So if this is your first time of watching this particular video, ensure you like, share and comment. Try to encourage and share this with your friends and family, and also do not forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you'll be the first one to see the next video, because the next video is going to be on how to develop the website. So now we can now go on the journey of website designing. All right, thank you.